Okay, watch list for Wednesday. I like this GENE. You had 14, almost 15 million shares on Monday. And it closed near its lows, and today gapped down and closed below its open still. But I don't think this is going to completely close this gap. I could be wrong. I think this one's ready to turn back up. Definitely goes on bounce watch. And then I can't, I don't know how it's going to trade tomorrow, but only with a proper intraday setup. But I'm hoping having that one on a chart will, get us into a nice setup. NYMX, another one, really nice move on Monday, then kind of a more quiet, subdued inside day on lower volume on Tuesday. This one might just, surprise us and rip right back up on Wednesday. So again, I'll be watching that one on an intraday basis, hopefully get a nice setup. You probably see a theme here. Recent big movers always land on my charts, okay? Now this one gapped up today. Just gave no kind of setup at all, closed near its lows, but that's what, I really want this to come in today and maybe even another day. But I really want to watch BIOC now for some possible upside move. SZYM, a really nice move here from, I don't know, the 310, 315 area, something like that. Actually, it's around 320 here to almost 5, and now you're a few days lower on declining volume. This one might be ready to turn back up. That is SZYM as a possible bounce play. PEIX, no trade in this one today, but today's high was 1268. I'll be watching this, over 1270-ish for a possible move. This one might just push all the way to 1345-ish, the 200 days. So, and decent volume the last 4 days. It really feels like it's coiling here for a possible big move. So watching PEIX. GEO, nice run to 22 here, sold off back down to 19, back up to 22, pushed back down to 21, back up to 22 again. So up over this 22 area. Today's high was 22.10. If you want to write down 22.11, you could, but I don't know if it's going to gap down at the open, gap up, or what. So 22.11 isn't that big of a deal to me. It's more I just want to watch it on an intraday basis. And let's look at this real quick on the weekly. Yeah, 22 is a break of 22 is relevant. So, and I see that it closed, 2202. But a break of this area is relevant. So I want to watch that one. GEO, NVGN, gap down today, but actually closed. Well, didn't close strong, but it was pretty strong on an intraday basis at one point. Especially this pop here, and then just kind of quieted down. So. Anytime you get a stock that moves like this, I just want to watch it. Okay, I want to make sure that I don't miss any kind of decent setups. That's another one that'll be on a chart, and this thing's weird. From like $1.10 to $1.50, back down to $1.10 over the next 2 days, and then today right back up to $1.50. So I don't know what to do with this thing, but 10 million shares the other day too. It's interesting on the weekly. It looks really good up over this $1.50, but for me. When I look at something like this, that's too big of a move to take it tomorrow, but who knows, right? This market's so crazy, anything can happen. So I'll certainly keep ENZN on watch, but with that kind of volume coming in, it deserves to be on a chart going forward, for the next several days. And then lastly, GBSN is back down to support. It bounced really nicely off this, around 340. Came back here, bounced again, or actually it gapped up to 340 here, pulled back, bounced, and then is back down there again. Nice volume on the up days. This one is a really nice mover when it gets going. So with moves like this, and then a couple weeks before that, this move back here, this is one you want to have on a chart if you're a day trader. I don't know if it's going to give a setup tomorrow or not, but I'll have it on a chart. Doesn't cost me anything to have it on a chart. And we will focus on the gappers at the open, and then we'll focus on the rest of this list. The gappers we'll find in the pre-market, and then we'll focus on the rest of this list as the day unfolds tomorrow. All right, have a good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow.